Hello, everybody. My name is OG Happy Dude, and we are here with Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Rita's Rewind. And with me, I have a trio of teenagers with attitude, Butch, DBK'd, and Gamo-san. So we are just going to be picking Rangers. There's maxed out stats for everybody. So we're just going to pick our trio. Butch is going to be pink, DBK'd is going to be blue, Gamo-san is going to be green, and we will start on the difficulty selection screen, and we will be running it on easy in 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck, Rangers.
Good luck, Rangers.
Good luck, Rangers.
So this first stage is going to be 45 seconds of just random button mashing. You would have to try very, very hard to game over on the first 45 seconds of the run. And you will be seeing this room later. So effectively, this first 45 seconds is going to be the basic tutorial, and it's going to teach you how to play. If you're fast enough with a particular crew, the enemies will stop spawning within 45 seconds. And this is the reason why it's called Rita's Rewind. We go 30 years into the past, which ironically enough was the very first episode of the original series. And we are going to, basically use and somewhat exploit a couple of the abilities that are in the game. They updated it with the ability to use a special attack, which when it hits, it burns a little bit of life, but it is a huge AoE attack that we use a lot and consistently throughout the course of the run. The reason why we do that is because if there is one ranger standing when you game over, there is no penalty to just come back. The only thing that happens when you die is that all the enemies get knocked prone, and it takes them maybe about a half second or so in order for them to get back up. So the way that everyone is situated, we're going to have DBK on the left hand side. We're going to have it would appear to have Butch in the middle, and then Gamo-san on the right hand side. And the rocks do cause damage to absolutely everything on screen. So you can actually hit a putty, do a throw them into a rock for the KO.
They're also unblockable. I've tried dodging out of the past in those. They don't care if you dodge or not.
And also the tech rolls that you will see throughout the course of the run, those are basically invincible. So if you're being thrown or if you're having something thrown at you or you're being attacked, you can do a tech roll, and depending on how well timed that tech roll is, you can actually gain meter. The meters are represented under the life bar. As you can see, the pink ranger and the green ranger have full meter. You'll see what they do momentarily. It will be a flashing warning, but it will be a huge board wipe, not board wipe, but screen clear, to where it'll affect everyone, affect every single enemy on the screen. We're going to try to hold on to it as long as possible until we get to this part. This is the end of stage 1.
And that hopefully damaged the time crystal as well.
And it actually spawned it in off the edge of the screen. To where as soon as you see the life bar for the time disruptor, you can super it to where it'll spawn into the screen. So two screen clears, and we move on to the next stage.
Good luck, Rangers.
So if you hold right on the D-pad when you load in, you can actually fly up and over that first building altogether. That's what most people don't notice. But
They're tricky to pull off, but yeah, you totally can.
Yeah, we've all at one point in our playthroughs have done that on sheer accident. In this particular stage, it introduces pitfalls, and they're a little bit more aggressive towards the Rangers, because not only does it deal a full point of damage, but any meter that you gain is automatically lost. So it's almost as bad as dying altogether. You're just falling into that hole. So these boxes that appeared in the earlier stage with the Power Ranger insignia on it, those are special power-ups that allow you to basically have a massive case of the zoomies. It speeds you up, and it also, I want to say it grants additional attack as well. The Tengus, which are the birds, also have additional health from the putties. Oh. And you'll see moments like that, as we saw with the Green Ranger basically fall through a building. There will be moments during the run where it's graphical hiccups like that, where it looks like you're perfectly fine, but the game just says no. The Tengus, the rule of thumb with those are, since we have the specials, is that you hit twice and then you special, because it's a lot quicker to do it that way and spend life than it is to just take the time with a 4-hit combo, because it is a lot faster.
Yeah, they have just enough health that you can't do a special right off the bat. Yeah.
Right. 90% of the trash cans that you see can and are destroyable, and they either have the trash cans have health in them. Destructive boxes have power coins to where it'll also assist you in building meter. So this is the Goldar Stage 1 fight. Normally, the end bosses have 2 different stages, one in normal form and one in giant form. And we also want to try to hold off on our specials until everyone, like all the ads get spawned in. And I think there's 6. Yeah, there's 6 ads that get brought in. So that's actually the quickest way to just get back to fighting Goldar as fast as possible.
Yeah, get rid of the mobs.
Yeah. And if you think the first stage in the desert was a tutorial, this is also another tutorial. This is the 2-part Zord stage. At this point in time, you'll have a lengthy process to get to Goldar. As you can see, he has no health bars, so you're not going to be doing any damage. Any of the structures that you...
Go ahead.
Any of the structures that you destroy will give you either one of 3 items, either additional power coins, a missile upgrade, or a what is called a double upgrade. Basically, the double upgrade is a double barrel machine gun equivalent, and the missiles are exactly what's written on the tin. It's homing missiles.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. So what we're going to be doing here is that the Green Ranger and the Blue Ranger are going to hold on to their specials, and it'll actually allow us to skip a effectively what is a midpoint boss. And we'll be highlighting that here in a moment. As you can see, the Pink Ranger almost has absolutely no issues with any ground obstructions.
Yeah, the flying makes this easy.
Mm-hmm. So this is one example of, trying to hold on to your meter. And
so it shoots twice fast and hits twice hard.
Yeah, and when you go through this part, I actually have tried on multiple instances to just try to bob and weave and take damage and not take damage. In this particular part of the game, in the Zord forms, you can actually dodge through everything. But unlike, I've actually noticed that sometimes you actually have some frames either going in or going out in Zord form, where you can dash to where you can actually still get hit. which is kind of bogus. Okay. All right, so we're back up to 2 full meters. As you saw, DB actually popped his special a little early, and
It's perfect time.
it's a little early before you can actually see the mid boss. And like you go to halfway down the elevator, you pop your special, and it already deals half damage to it, to where feasibly either you have homing missiles or another super. You could just pop all the targets and be done with it a lot faster than just doing it the normal casual way. So
yeah, he did 3 of those in succession. He doesn't usually do 3 of those like earth-moving ones.
right, like he either goes through the earth-moving ones, and then and you're actually he tries to split up like one of the earth-shattering attacks and then the blade attack. So what everyone's doing right now is that everyone but Butch is leaving the game, and it makes the Zord fight a one-on-one. If anyone else was in the Zord with Butch, in between different phases, they'll actually do a small cutscene. There we go. They'll actually perform a little cutscene going from ranger to ranger to basically show who's in control. Doing it this way will keep Butch in control of the Zord, to where we gain a lot of time by skipping all the unnecessary fluff.
Master Sword activated, and speed things up by actually not striking.
Yep, we play the game of backdashing because there are certain parts in the game where certain bosses actually despawn.
Thank you, Butch.
We have not yet had Goldar despawn.
Nice.
So we've
tried.
We're trying for a world first every single time we do this run. So each particular act is broken up into episodes. So every 3 to 4 levels, we will get a new episode. And I'm never going to get away from the turtles because there is a Easter egg in here making an homage to the Ninja Turtles. So we're going to wait until a couple of screens.
You can do it.
To where Butch actually clears out.
One more hit. Oh, I didn't mean to grab him. Dang it.
because as soon as the other two start spawning in, it'll also cause a hard knockdown to all the enemies. So it's like the same effect of you dying, and we just have to time it perfectly.
Once we do time it perfectly, it is free damage on all damn bad guys.
Yep.
Oh, got another time disruptor coming in.
Yep. So we don't have a super ready to spawn that in early. So we're just going to take that as fast as possible.
You got to be careful of them putties that bring in the barrels, because those barrels can sneak up on you.
And for some reason, I've noticed in the past when running this game solo, is that if you get hit, there is a small opportunity for you to be hit on every single frame of the throwing animation. I have died from barrels, time disruptors, and it is very, very annoying when that happens, because it happens out of the blue and you're not really expecting it when it happens.
Super.
We're just going to use the super to clear out all of that.
With that many Tengus, yeah.
So
Get ready for super on 1, 2, 3, super.
We're going to try to go for a one phase.
Oops, all missiles. Come on.
Yep.
Ooh, yeah,
So-
I think we did.
The added bonus to using your specials on bosses is that when the animation is still is going on, anybody else that's in the run with you can just continuously attack in the middle of the animation. So it's not dependent on everyone standing still, because the best part about it is that everybody's still active.
Yeah,
So no
they
one's
can still
frozen
do
in time.
Yeah, it's really useful that while the super's happening, you just go absolutely ham on the bad guy. It's really effective.
Right.
Someone help me out here?
Oh, no, I picked up the zoomies. You gotta be careful. If you got zoomies, you could walk off the elevator real easy.
Yeah.
This section we actually want to, we want to build meter. We don't want to use our area of its back attack, because this boss coming up now, Chicken's gonna have turkey with him, and although that sounds delicious, it is one of the harder bosses in this game. But if we do it really, really well, we can skip most of the cycles in the upcoming boss. So we just need a little bit more meter.
So green has full meter going into the boss fight.
Yep.
There you go. When the meters turn gray, at that point in time, they're invulnerable to damage, and there's absolutely nothing you can do.
All right, I'll do meter once I can see their health bars.
And when Turkey Jerk has the zoomies or Chunky Chicken uses the lasers, those are the best times to just tech roll. Because yeah, with the Turkey Jerk laser, you gain almost a full bar of meter, if not a full bar. So Turkey Jerk's going to go down here momentarily. There he is. And since we one-phased Chunky Chicken before,
Oh, come on, he's not letting me.
yeah,
There we go. That's good.
there we go. There we go.
That went well. I like that.
And then that was a pre-Turkey Jerk one-phase chicken. And yes, that was definitely a sentence that was said.
And they just flap their arms and run away.
Okay, so this particular one, unlike the Zord levels, you want to stay in this particular one. There will be another jet bike stage later to where Butch would be performing solo. But for these, it's just stand behind the target vehicle and just spam it. There will be clinching moments like that, to where you don't think you're going to be dealing enough damage in time, but as long as you're staying right behind it, you'll be able to take it out, no problems on easy.
Come on. Okay,
Yeah.
that one was easy.
So on this last one, we do have a potential for, I don't want to say AI issue, but there has been moments around this turn to where the AI just agrees with you by staying on the inside corner.
And he is not agreeing with us.
Yeah, he's not agreeing with us this time. So the time reverse does cost maybe about a second and a half. It does rewind the state.
Speedrunner's worst nightmare, having to go back in time.
Yeah, it'll rewind the state. Maybe about, I think it was like a second and a half to 2 seconds, depending on basically how it rewinds, because I've noticed that it's different between when you do the bike stages or get caught in the side-scrolling levels. Yeah. So this is the beginning of this stage is very interesting because you see that, yeah, Gamma-san hit a pie and just exploded, just taking out the first wave of enemies. So we're going to try to ignore. Yeah, we're going to try every single time that a time disruptor comes up. We want to make that our priority. If we also take out putties while we're doing that, that's even better.
The goal is this one is not to kill everything. It's to get to the end of the stage as quick as possible.
Yep. And there are going to be collectibles, like you saw that there was something hovering on the top part of the screen on that last section. Those are merely 100% optional. Those are not mandatory. But there have been jokes within the community that, you know, if you don't save this one person, which will probably come up later, the run is invalid.
Initiating combat.
I can't remember who that person was.
I could use some assistance.
It's the one that is frozen in ice in Madame Woe's stage.
Yeah, I think on the football field, right?
Yeah. So this is yet another genre switch where it is a rail shooter, for lack of better terms. Actually, that's what it is. It's a shooter while you're on a set of rails. So you actually want to target the body. There are times to where two putties will overlap each other, and it is quicker to aim at the body when it's overlapping balloons. This will happen in the next phase where we will go to a third-person view. No, it switches to a first-person view. To where we get those overlapping putties on top of each other.
Yep. Yeah, the game was programmed such a way that the bullets essentially go through the putties to the putty behind it.
Yeah, and it also allows you to shoot through walls as well. Also, if you button mash the fire button here, and this is the only time in the game where, you know, it'll actually benefit, button mashing is a lot faster than just holding it. Okay, so we all three of them have meter.
And that's what we use for the next phase.
Yeah, it's going to be the mid boss is going to be utterly vaporized. It is possible that as soon as you get your meter, specifically on this particular rail part, to where you can use it and gain full meter by the time you get to the end of this part.
Yeah, it's a little tricky, but it is doable.
So we're basically going to offload the supers here.
There we go.
And just look at that life bar melt.
Nice. That was a good time one. Now we gotta mash to get our stuff up and good.
Yep.
That was pretty good.
So this is stage 2 of this. Bones is an interesting character. I think feasibly we can...
There we go, found him. So yeah, he puts out these little phantom ones, and you gotta use your the implementation of the AOE in that one patch made this fight a lot easier because you can hit multiple of the phantom ones.
Yep.
Get over.
And if you're fast enough after that AOE, you can also deal additional damage before he goes into his awkward disappearing and then reappearing to attack you again. Which I don't know the reason why he does that? Question mark.
And this level is actually my personal least favorites because of all the pitfalls that happen.
Yeah.
To see him.
So because of the fog animation, it is very easy to just hide gaping pits. In this particular stage, like I said earlier, the garbage cans have been replaced with pumpkins, so you'll actually be able to find health, power coins in pumpkins in this stage. I have no idea on the reason why that they just run into pits. The AI is just, you know, we're thankful, you know, in the idea that the AI is programmed the way that it is. So this is phase 2 of Bones. If you don't have meter going into this fight, you definitely will eventually.
I'll do the next super.
Because of this particular attack that Bones does.
Yeah, these attacks, when you dodge through them, you build up super nice and quick.
Mm-hmm. So if Amazon gets there in time, yeah.
Yep, that was a perfect example of hurting him while a person's doing their super.
You're done.
Yep. With this amount of Kenku's, blasting the super is a good idea.
Yep. And then the second one spawned in the time disruptor.
Down, plenty to go.
And you can actually be wombo comboed into that pit. Ooh. Jumping over them at all is a risk of losing, of being, you know,
You're losing.
dropped
your
in
super
face
leader.
first.
Whoa. Okay. See, that was close. And so, yep, dropped him in there.
And you do have a little bit of coyote time. If you jump and then you start realizing you're falling into the pit, you can actually jump out of it, or you can do your up attack to get out of it. But if you're hit on the way down and you're located directly right next to a pit, you can get knocked back into it.
Yep. It is painful when that happens.
Yeah, so I saw Gamo-san actually sitting there and doing a taunt. That is also another way to gain meter. If the taunt goes uninterrupted, you gain, I think that's the only way you can gain meter.
Without like
99% of the meter that you actually gain is because of dealing damage. And then you get rare cases like this to where you either come close or become full on meter. Yeah, Gamo-san took a death, and then his meter emptied because of the death, and then he immediately got it back because of that.
all that dodging, yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yep. And
Headshot.
there goes Bones. But we're not done yet. We're going immediately into another Zord section. Make my monster growl! God, I hated her voice. So, like last time, we're gonna go, you know, shoot buildings, collect meter, hold on to it, and then just unleash towards the end. So basically, each Zord version is effectively rinse and repeat. Hey, Butch.
Yeah.
I got my eye on you.
Yeah, I got mine on you too, buddy.
All right. That's my one. I get the one joke per run. So
Every single time. And it lands every
So-
single time too as well.
yeah. Without fail. So in this particular part, I think it's in this stage, either this or the next Zord section, but you can hug the left side of the wall and then just jump, and you can bypass absolutely everything on the ground. Up until you reach these snake robot things. Not sure exactly if they have a name, but
Oh, here's the part
This
where
is
I
the-
shine.
this is also the part where most people learn, who put platforming in my shooter.
Exactly.
There's a lot of moments when learning the game that, the SNES style 3D graphics actually, if you think you're jumping in towards a right spot, you probably are not, especially when you're learning this game. So we have pink and green with doubles. So the way that this one works is that it's going to pull you to the side. So you want to dash away from it and then just unleash on that center crystal.
And the doubles definitely help with that.
And then Gamo-san popped his super. We've been actually playtesting that, like if there's any particular wrong time to do it, but as long as you're in the elevator and you're going down, like we honestly don't think that there's a bad time to be able, you won't be missing unless you're like the elevator is standing still at the very top. Okay.
Yeah, experimentation has yielded pretty much the same result. Top or bottom, as long as it's moving, you hit them.
So the way that this is going to work is that we're going to try to gain special off of the power coins that are dropped. Whenever that happens, we're going to pop almost immediately.
Get back into my target. There we go. Unfortunately, same as with the other levels, if you die, you lose your super gear, so we're going to have to do this a little bit.
Yeah. And he drops stuff, drops stuff in the way to rent you.
There it is. Good time.
There it is. So while everyone's leaving, the idea is for one player to actually hold on to meter, to where immediately when the fight starts, when you use it, it actually blows absolutely everything up, including the rocks on the ground. The rocks on the ground spawn more power coins, and then you rinse and repeat consistently until that phase of the boss is over. We're just going.
Oh, that was such a good. Oh, I can't.
Yeah.
That was such a good one. Come on, skip some.
And then we're gonna backdash to infinity.
Nope, still couldn't make him despawn.
Yep.
The RNG gods were in my favor for that fight.
Who is this new kid, Tommy? You mean the same person that's in your party?
Oh no, our juice bar got attacked. No.
Jumping in.
It's very comical when you're playing solo and you're playing as the Green Ranger, because that particular scene plays out with nobody standing there.
Come here.
Lesson learned.
Yep. All right. So everyone spawns in.
Yep, they do the
A little bit too late, but
I still saw him fall over.
so the one thing I actually wanted to point out is that I saw early in the first stage. So there's something that we've coined as the Game-O Shuffle, and what happens is that it shortens the final animation by quickly turning away and then immediately turning back to who you're targeting.
So you're essentially able to punch way faster than you normally would because your animation can't see it.
Yeah. And I've been told by Gamo-san how to do that, and I cannot pull that off.
I'll do super. Oh, nope. Darn it. A little too slow.
And And you'll get miscues like that from time to time. Not necessarily, damning to the run. Yeah. For example, we did a 6-player run, and everyone but me and DBK actually never touched the game before. So we had people misfiring left and right, and we still had fun doing it. So here is going to be a showcase of one of the glorious non-intended features of this game. So what's going to happen is that right before the stage transition, we're going to try to migrate towards the steps. And okay. So if that would have killed, Gamo-san would have spawned into the subway with full meter. If the meter is used while standing on the steps. We found this out very randomly by happenstance. It was like, oh, this happened.
And here's how to recreate it, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, here's another pitfall that you can tragically lose your meter if you're not careful.
And like you also saw DBK actually clip into the sofa. And yes, that could happen a lot. And if timed perfectly, you can actually spawn an enemy directly into the subway and then just keep going.
Yeah,
I've maybe done that like 1 out of 20. I was successful in timing that correctly. Oh, and a little correction. The specials can only cost you life when it deals damage.
And so if you pop one of the little specials off and don't do any damage, no life lost.
Yeah, it's not the end of the world. That's also a way to actually. Oh wow. Okay.
Ultra putties.
So you actually benefit in this fight for actually picking up the lightning bolt power up.
There it is.
Because they hit like tanks. Actually want to settle a little bit away from the door.
There it is, yep.
Yep. Because you have to walk out at a particular point.
Oh,
So you all have to migrate to that particular point and then walk out.
linebacker got me unawares.
Yep. All that this is that you can dodge, gain meter off of that. If you have full meter and you're just feeling lazy, you can go up to the top part of the screen in between the bleachers and just sit there.
I'll need to try again. Triceratops!
Nice. Excellent use. Yep. Perfect time.
That's enough out of you!
I can't remember. Does the special have like an infinite hurt box above you? Because I remember hitting penguins that were flying way above me when I was playing this.
Yes, you have a very selected left and right range, but vertically you can hit the skies with your special. no particular reason why
Why
they gave us
programmed it
that,
way.
but
We appreciate it.
yeah. So there's a particular. I don't know if we're gonna showcase.
Yeah, we got
it
a
or not.
rescues coming up soon, right? Well, we don't have to. There are only a few
Right.
people in the speedrunning community for this game that believe this guy needs to be rescued. Oh, I need some popcorn.
I don't rescue him. Oh, my runs are fraudulent.
Yep. Yeah, I normally don't go for the rescues at all.
Dang it! I was trying
I
to.
don't even know I don't even know this person's name. Sorry.
I don't even remember Marge being in the series. But a couple of screens ago, I've only seen this happen on that particular screen with the swing sets. There is a very minimal chance for someone to use their super. I'll actually explain it a little bit further after the Madame Woe fight. So while the cutscene is going on, while it's loading into the fight, I can't remember. I didn't see who it was, but someone was spamming the special button to deal damage through the cutscene. The things we find in this game, and also if you time this particular part correctly, if you're in between two waves, instead of getting one charge of special, you can actually gain two out of it, depending on if you're just perfectly in between
All right, I'll do
the
super.
waves.
I'll do super. Boom. Yep. That looked great.
And then this special should be the last one. Nope.
Didn't even.
We're just gonna punch her in the face.
Yeah. Punching faster.
Okay,
yes.
so
I remember this part. Yeah, go ahead, man.
yeah, this particular boss fight is excruciatingly annoying. First thing, if you get close enough, he'll start throwing bombs. Those bombs are one-hit kills. You can't use your special because you need to stay close to him, and the special pushes him back. So we try to stay away from using our meter here as much as possible. He drops caltrops, which are basically proximity mines, to where as soon as you get anywhere near them, they'll explode, dealing damage.
This guy essentially just gets further away the more you hurt him. So the
Yep.
only real. Oh, that's never
Exactly,
happened
there's-
before.
Hey, we got one. But
Yeah, my best time on this map has been 59 seconds. So I was really hoping to get that today for this run, but oh well. But also the fact that we also roll down to one person because he has less health than one person.
right.
Oh,
And
those
the-
semi-trucks can really wreck your day.
The prime time, the prime timing of that.
With you.
Where did the Blue Ranger come from?
You can you can enter it in that screen.
Oh, oh wow. Like I've now seen that where you can enter in the post level screen. I've seen a Ranger get hit by a car in the previous bike stage, and then the Blue Ranger explodes. It's a love of graphical mistakes. So this is the very first level where the Green Ranger proper and the Dragon Zord appear. It is feasible to just let the missiles and the beams do all the work. However, the beams are more of a knockdown for the enemies, and the missiles are the ones that deal damage. Blue Ranger, go down the hole.
Is that an Animaniacs reference? I remember that.
Yes, it is.
Nice, glad I caught it. Oh, come on.
Okay,
I
I'll
thought I
need to
died.
try again.
Yeah, and if we just like do this, the missiles will get them real easy.
I was clenching very hard to hoping that the Green Ranger didn't do what the Blue Ranger just did and fall down a hole. So we're coming up close to the.
Gotta be careful.
Yep. You specifically on this one, holding on the meter, you know, it sort of doesn't serve a purpose, you know, a exact purpose per se, but it also clears out ads. But the boss fight at the end, you really don't need them. All you need is a friend. A friend who wants to hug Tommy. We'll explain to that in a few moments if that happens. I'm not particularly sure on what strats they're going to go for on that boss fight.
We're gonna do the hug attack.
The group hug.
We're gonna beat him with kindness.
Okay, so
All right,
the way that
BB, go for it.
the way that this is going to work, it's better off to show.
Oh, dang it.
So if you can infinitely grab, and as long as you're dealing damage, that grab cannot be broken.
Done. And that was also a good showing of the tech that Gameo came up with, the back and forth punch quickly animation cancel. So that worked really good.
So this is also part one of the Dragon Sword fight. Actually, the Dragon Sword stage is actually 3 phases. You got this one, you got the yeah, fight with Tommy, then this one, and then the Dragon Sword proper fight. I had a
You're done.
super here and proceed to just speed through all of that. While you're here, it's not really necessary for you to take out the flying things that are in here.
Yeah, you mostly.
Yeah, and if someone, like, let's say if I was playing and someone was like, if I was doing the run with a Pink Ranger, the Pink Ranger has been known to just drop those things on the ground, because if I was to roll over them, they do damage after dying on the ground. That's new. The mid-air dodge to get the missiles for Camo-san. I've never seen anyone do that before, nor have I dared to try.
Learning new tech every time.
So this particular one's going to be the same thing like last time. You're going to dodge to keep yourself from being in the blender, and then just taking out the time disruptor as it shows up.
That's just physics.
Blue Ranger. That's just physics. It's good that we have super, because if we didn't have super, this part would be nearly impossible.
Yeah, you'd lose.
It's so much time, you have to kill each one individually.
Yeah, you would lose so much time trying to take them out one by one. And once again, we have meter for the elevator,
Yes, we do.
so
Oh, that's right,
realistically,
having this is so good.
realistically, you know, the fastest way to do this 3-player would be, in this particular scenario, have all 3 with meter.
Oh, yeah.
Blow out all those targets, and then use it while halfway down the elevator, and then use it when you're out of the elevator, and then you just speed right through that section.
This is a particular fight that goes faster the more people you have. Because Tommy likes to teleport to different rocks. And if you shoot Tommy, then the fight goes faster.
Yep. So there's one of, I think, 4 places where he could spawn at. Actually, no, 6. He could spawn on each rock. So each ranger can actually take cover on 2 rocks. And the worst part about this particular fight is that if you die single player, you go all the way back to the lead into this fight. So you see the animation of the trees and everything, and there's no recovering after that effectively, specifically like if you're doing PB runs in single player.
Oh, and the fact that I'm the Pink Ranger and the Pterodactyl means that I don't have to do any of the dodging, so my job is way easy in this game. Ah, so close. Almost had it.
So also, trying to aim with double, aiming after Tommy, to save it long enough for that. All right, so like every traditional fight, Zord fight, everyone bounces, leaves the Pink Ranger by herself in the Zord.
More phenomenal.
That normally does not happen. Oh.
2 in a row. Can we do 3? Oh, no.
No!
Nope, I dodged when I shouldn't have. So he didn't do... Oh, there it is. There's
You're
no like
doing
real
good.
attack or wind-up animation for the missile.
Yep.
Come on.
There you go.
Come on! So we... Yep, right in front of me.
Oh, right. There you go.
There it is. Woo! So this guy, we know we can cause him to despawn when we back away a bunch. So we got a turbo back away. There he goes. Done. That's a good way to speed it up. And then after this bit is an unskippable cutscene.
To space!
Team
That
Rocket
was
once
my
again.
best Tim Curry impression that I can give.
In space.
So this is going to be the last.
Go ahead.
This is going to be the last stage of the game. So this is I think episode 4, part 3, I think. So it's like maybe 15. Yeah, it's going to be 15 stages tops. So as a brawler, this is, a very quick run. So we're going to do the respawns on
I keep
this
grabbing
particular
it.
screen. There you go.
Ready to go.
There
Let's
it
go
is.
another round.
I'll grab the zoomies.
And so this level is going to just completely throw absolutely everything at our runners here.
I could use some assistance.
And it's going to have a little bit of this, a little bit of that. You'll notice you'll be able to recognize these from
Yeah,
From
previous
stages.
levels, yeah.
like one would think that guarding guarding Rita's chambers would not be everything that you've already destroyed throughout the last 14 stages, but
All I've done is train them to beat me. No.
and I think nope, it already happened and I completely missed it. The time disruptor for this particular stage.
Out here.
And this is the last bit of this corridor.
Supers are usually good at taking out these big fellas.
Yep. And it's almost akin to how quickly the specials and the Tengu are. So The generators on the left and right hand side of the screen. You get rid of those, and then Rita spawns in on the play field. Keep an eye on the Green Ranger. Game-O-San has been known for like shenanigans on these boss fights.
These things are tough.
Yeah, like skipping a phase or two.
That has been like the cap ender for my time actually playing this game, is seeing that happen live. So with the generators on the left and right hand side, hold on. Oh wow, everyone died on the same ball.
There we
And there we go.
go. Blue got it.
It is possible to deal damage to these generators fast enough to where they'll rebuild the health bar of the generators.
Sometimes being too fast is a little detrimental. Back. Oh, I see, now these little energy balls, they don't go full
Oh.
anymore. Oh, here we go. Oh, look at that.
Is it a potential phase skip?
Yes, it is.
Time.
Time.
So it was a 55-34.
33, something like that, yeah.
34-33.
That is darn good for 3-player. I like it.
Yep.
GG.
So also the barrier of, not the barrier of entry, but the aimed time for a run of any category is a sub-hour. So 55-36, chef's kiss.
Absolutely. That was a lot of fun.
So thank everyone for watching. Look forward to hearing back from the games committee soon.
Yeah, thank you for considering us for a run. We hope you pick us, and good luck on all the other submissions as well. Thank you very much for being on the couch there, OG. Gamio, arigatou gozaimasu for helping us and doing your excellent tech. And DB Ked, thanks, man, for bringing this all together and having us be coordinated. Appreciate it all.
Yay. GG.
GG.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.